RiverBender.com. Welcome back, 928, little bit of change. Gary, Laura, Dell Art Gallery, and Artsy. This is fun. How are we doing this Friday morning?
We're doing.
So this is really cool. Artsy's been going on how long, you say, Gary?
27 years.
27 years. This is
Yeah, started in 97.
year.
And now this year at Dell. Mm-hmm. Well, fill me in on this. So what's the idea of the program and really just kind of the mission behind it?
Sure. Artsy stands for Arts in Therapeutic and Residential Settings with Youth. And it was started with the idea of, allowing youth that are involved in art therapy in different sort of treatment settings to be able to engage in, kind of a just professional display of their artwork. Like, hey, we're going to have a gallery. You can put your art up and have it be seen by people in the community. So to promote empowerment for the youth and kind of have that mastery of I get to be a part of setting it up. They get their artwork on a poster or a postcard if they get voted onto that. And then also to raise just awareness in the community of what art therapy is.
That's really cool. And, take me through your role and the impact you've seen, on programs like this.
Yeah, sure. So I've been involved in a lot of different roles, actually. So I was the Artsy co-chair for, I think, 2014 to 2019. And
wow.
so I've seen a lot of growth and change. And this year was a huge pivot with where we're in a new space and things like that. But it's really awesome to watch the youth get so excited and invested in hey, I get to work with an artist to create this poster or postcard and then be at the show and show people my artwork and it really brings the community together, which I think is really cool, and also provides some normalization of hey, other kids are also doing art therapy in different places.
Right. Well, so. and honestly, it's such a great thing to showcase, and really the pride they have, I'm sure, when they see that hanging up is really unique. What type of work is done? Is it drawings or paintings or a little bit of, is it everything?
Everything. Yeah, mixed media.
Wow.
Sculpture, all kinds of stuff.
I love it. Well, and Gary, what's it like to have this, this take place at Dell?
Well, the young lady from RiverBend Ministries came down and she introduced herself and she told me that she was an art therapist and that Artsy was coming up and wondered if I would be interested in having the event at Dell Gallery. I said, well, certainly. And so we've been working on this for a couple of months and getting things ready and everything. And it came together real well, except for the rain.
Yeah.
Because we had a band planned and everything.
Oh, man. So it kind of knocked it out.
And it got rained out. But we just switched to plan B and went inside and had activities for the kids inside.
Really cool. Well, how did it turn out, though? Was it still pretty good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really exciting.
And we had a good turnout.
Yeah, it was huge.
And now, can the public still go see these?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
really
through
cool.
the 29th, correct?
Yeah.
Through the 29th?
Mm-hmm.
And now, what's the hours of the gallery, just so we know?
The gallery is open from 11 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday.
Really cool. Well, and now this time around, how many participants did you have featured in this gallery?
I think there were 98.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And are they all from the Metro East? Are they from Illinois?
Metro East, St. Louis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and that's got to be big, too, just to have the other side of the river kind of connection to that and really making it a more of a regional program, too.
Yeah.
Wonderful. What's your takeaways from something like this? Just with your involvement, is it working with the children itself? Is it seeing the pieces and what they represent? Is there a certain special X factor for you when it comes to this program?
I think for me, it's the community that it builds, just getting to see everybody come together and the youth get to witness hey, not just my artwork and their family getting to see their artwork, but also they see the other kids' artwork and, getting to just connect with the other youth and things like that. I think it really creates a neat community.
Well, and with being at Dell Gallery this time around, what are the different takeaways just from layout and stuff? Has it been able to, where are the changes that way for you?
I mean, setup was a lot, a lot different. I wasn't as involved in that, so I can't really speak to it this year. But I know that Katie worked really, really hard with Gary in trying to figure out how to create the space. And
Well, Vondel Galleries is set up a little bit different than most art galleries. I created our Vondel Galleries to be a gallery where you would feel like you was at home. You have couches in there and chairs in there, so you can sit down and look at your art and maybe envision it being in your home, but make your selection that way.
Right.
And so it was a different format for Artsy, and it worked. It worked.
Yeah. It felt very cozy.
So we just kind of move things out of the way and let the kids moved in, and it was great.
And some of the artists were there creating, correct? Some of the artists were creating during the opening. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, they were? Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, and, take me through just art therapy a little bit, just to learn a little bit more. What is art therapy utilized for, and what are some of its I'm sure, many benefits for that individual?
Sure, yeah. Art therapy is just like the use of arts, creativity, along with like psychotherapy, theory, and technique, in a therapeutic relationship. It can be used with individuals, couples, families, communities, just to promote any sort of healing, enrichment, growth. So really, it can be pretty broad, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and how has this been your career pretty much, is art therapy?
Yeah, I graduated in 2014 from SIUE. And
wow.
So 11 years.
Well, have you seen any changes along the way, or any, nuances now that we're kind of having more of this national conversation about mental health, and we still have a long way to go, sure. But, at least starting that conversation, at least, have you seen any kind of nuances or any innovations when it comes to this?
No, yeah, for sure. I think there's been a huge uptick in people talking about mental health, and just some of the stigma is being addressed. I think before it was very much kind of hush hush under the rug. So I think that it is coming more into the light. People are becoming more understanding and aware.
With art therapy too, does it help that individual? Maybe they're dealing with something to have their hands on another. Whether it's painting or whatever form of medium it is, does it help to have that connection with doing something to maybe help convey some messages that would more than 9 times out of 10 not ever happen because of that kind of disconnect and having conversations face? I'm just trying to figure out how this works. It's so fascinating to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that there's we talk about in art therapy, like there's the process, which is like the act of actually creating, which can be healing, because like you're able to get to things that maybe, verbally we're not always able to express. So, there's that nonverbal aspect of being able to express some of those things. And then there's also the product of like, hey, like I made this thing and, I can feel pride in it, or I can get rid of it. If it was something like that I put in, emotions that I really want to be done with, like I can throw it away. So there's the process and the product.
Do you openly talk whenever they're doing the art too and all of that?
It depends. Okay. Honestly, yeah. I would say there's no one size fits all in how you do it.
That's fascinating.
For some clients we'll talk, and some clients it's like, hey, you create and we'll talk afterward, or we won't. So
really interesting. And now, have you worked with some of the children featured in this gallery, or is this?
Personally, I did not. I'm kind of on maternity.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is true. We do have a.
So this year I took off, but I have in the past.
Have you? That's really cool. And from the personal side, though, whenever you see their art getting hung, is it really a great moment for them to see that happen?
Yeah, it is. They get really excited, getting to see that and see other people see it and ask them questions.
It's such a boost to self-esteem.
Oh, I bet.
Since the opening, and the different ones are coming in now, and they're bringing, if they missed the party, they're coming in and checking out their artwork to make sure it was really there.
Right.
And they're either with their therapist or they're with their family member, and they're tugging on them to come over here, look at this, I did this, and the excitement and it means something to these kids.
100%. 100%. And, do you guys have a moment to take a quick break with me? We'll come back and chat for a few more. Awesome. 9:38, a little bit of change, more daily show and more conversations right after this on RiverBender.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Cardin Circus is coming to town. It's fun for the whole family. Don't miss out. Get ready for breathtaking aerial stunts and a heart-pounding thrill ride that will have you on the edge of your seat. 2 nights only. See the magic in Jerseyville on May 27th and Highland on May 29th. Bring the whole family and experience the wonder of Carden Circus. Get your tickets now at glowcircus.com.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
9:40 on the nose. Welcome back. Daily Show. Gary, Laura back in the studio. This will be open until the 27th of May? 29th of May. And kids are already starting to come on in. Or is the public stopping in too, Gary?
Yes. So we've had steady traffic, and it's really neat.
That is really cool. When I think it's just awesome to showcase that to the community too, and really just to offer another aspect of Von Dell that you haven't gotten to utilize yet with the kids. Yeah. Really cool. And Laura, what do you think the public should take out of this the most? Oh, she's fine. I've had dogs barking in here and everything else. This is actually the most mild my studio could be. What do you hope the public gets out of this if they stop in and get to check out Artsy?
Just getting to witness like the really unique and awesome things that the youth have created. Like the things that come out of their mind are really amazing. So.
Oh, 100%. Have you taken away something from their works of art, Gary?
The only thing we've done is we've kind of moved things around a little bit to make room for Artsy.
Right.
And we will restore the gallery to its original configuration once their program is up.
Did you take anything away from those kids' artwork, though?
Oh.
Is it good? Is it good stuff?
It's neat. I mean, the variety of the art is unbelievable. They've got paintings, they've got 3D, they got 2D, they got
wow.
Some stuff to interact with.
Sculptures.
See, that stuff makes me jealous.
It's amazing.
It makes me get jealous, though, Gary, because I couldn't draw a stick figure, you know?
But again, that goes back to the process. Like, it's about how you feel.
Well, and that's what I think's so cool about this is because it really is going, it shows that the real help and the work that's being put in, you know, on their journey, too. I think that's so much more important than just seeing the paintings and seeing the works of art, whatever they are, is knowing that a child's getting better this way, you know, and they're working through some things that they're dealing with.
Right.
It's really important.
Well, during our party for the kids, we did some leather crafts.
Oh, yeah.
And we did some painting rocks.
I love it.
And we did marshmallow art.
Yeah, that was really cool looking. Yeah, and I think getting the youth getting to see hey, these are artists in action. Yeah, that was really neat.
And so we had fun with the kids too.
Well, and see, that's what I think's really cool is that
of course, we had cake and snacks and all this, so.
It's really cool because it's a twofold approach, because you guys get to interact with Von Dell and have some fun, but also on the, to showcase works of art and showcase them to a region is a really, really cool thing. And when do you guys start getting ready for Artsy the following year, if this has been so long standing? Does it take a couple of months to get going?
It takes lots of months. I would say like around November is when we start to think about like, hey, start to put the word out to the youth about if they maybe want to participate or not. Usually around January, like we start to do the calls for, hey, what do you think might be a poster, a postcard, artwork, and yeah, so it really starts pretty early.
Yeah, they got to come up with a new director, and then they got to decide where they're going to go and all this kind of stuff. But they need to know that they're always welcome at Von Dell Gallery.
That's right, 100%. And really just cool to have you guys in the studio. And I promise I'll get you out of here soon. But it's really great to have you in the studio. And really, I told you 15 minutes. 25 minutes later, we're still talking, because I think it's such a great thing. And I hope you guys are able to go out there. What are your hours again so we can stop by and see this, Gary?
We are open from 11 till 6, Tuesday through Saturday.
Perfect. And I hope to see you out there as you're seeing some really great works of art. And, Laura, before I let you go, anything else?
No, just really excited. Appreciate all the people in the community coming out, the youth for making their artwork, and yeah, just everybody coming to see it.
Perfect. Well, we'll take a quick break. We'll link everything in a write-up on Riverbender. You stay there. I'll stay here in the studio. More Daily Show on a Friday next.